everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, my man Robert Davis sent me an amazing subscriber starter pack the other day. He sent me stuff to do with the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cal Poly Mustangs football team. He sent me the Pittsburgh Pirates stuff, something Penguins, I believe. Pittsburgh Penguins. So he's from Pittsburgh, of course, or he supports the Pittsburgh teams. Anyways, today's video is the first of 4 reactions that I'm going to do that he requested. Today's video, we're going to focus on a Steelers player by the name of BLEIER, from Vietnam War to Super Bowl champ. So before we do that, I'm going to chuck my hat on. I'm going to grab my terrible towel. What should I do with this? It's too small. What can you do with it? Nah, that doesn't work. We go like this. Okay, boom. Let's do it.
The quicker you're here, the faster you go. That's why where I come from, the only thing we know is
Okay guys, we're back. Now, my man Robert says, watch this video, a NFL Hall of Famer and 4-time Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers halfback, number 20, BLEIER, from Vietnam War to Super Bowl champ. An absolute living legend, I've been told. Now, he must have won those first 4 Super Bowls. We're talking 74, 75, 78, and 79. What an absolute legend. Okay. Well, this is the video, BLEIER, Vietnam War to Super Bowl champ. Timeline, Night of the Living Steelers. It's got 45,000 views. It was put up 2 years ago and it's by NFL Films. Let's do it.
That this was the end. And even people there at the hospital thought he couldn't do it. But knowing the spirit of this young guy, I never got the impression that he wasn't going to play football again.
If there's a similarity between what was going on with the Steelers at that time and what was going on with us, it's about perseverance. Whatever that quality is of never say die, seemingly against all odds. To live forever, you have to endure. No Steeler knows that better than
there he is.
BLEIER.
Running back. Oh.
He isn't just lucky.
Look at the mustache.
To be a champion. He's lucky to be alive.
He isn't just a 4-time Super Bowl champion. He's lucky to be alive. He got injured, did he?
You helped so very much in bringing to the forefront a story about perseverance, about overcoming odds, and I think that's what the team did. The people here identified with that.
You know, all we did was tell the story. You guys did it, lived it, and made it happen.
Must have been a documentary that they made.
When I first came here, you did your first movie, Night of the Living Dead. That was in '68. That was my rookie year.
In 1968, Rocky was actually drafted twice. In January, he was fortunate to join the Steelers as a role player right before their dynasty began.
Good breakaway speed.
That December, he received a letter that changed his life.
1968 is the height of the war, and I get drafted after 11 games in the season. They needed bodies in Vietnam, and I was shipped over to Vietnam, and then spent 4.5 months in country before I got wounded twice in the same day.
Grenade went off. Caught me in the right foot, in the right knee, in the right thigh.
Okay, so they made the movie I'm Back by BLEIER. A 1975 documentary.
He gets into trouble. The first thing that you do is you look towards the good Lord. You know, if you can get me out of here, I'll do anything. Well, you must have taken me up on it because you got me out of there all right.
To say he was unlikely to make it in professional football after that is an understatement.
What happened?
And I must confess, I was a doubter even myself.
After nearly having his leg amputated and being told he'd never play football again, BLEIER's career came back from the dead.
I started to do a heavy weightlifting program. So that when I
he nearly had his leg amputated. I got to look this up. We'll get through this video and I'll look up a little bit of research on the story afterwards.
Came back. I was in excellent shape.
When you see the footage of Rocky working out so intensely, I like to think that we worked out that hard in a different way. We were always ready to do the heavy lifting in order to make our dream happen. The director of I'm Back, Mike Gornick, had to pull double duty as Rocky's stand-in.
The opening scene is of me walking.
Yeah, with your feet.
It's not you.
Which is not me.
Really?
It was the director.
It was Mike.
It was Mike that was doing it.
If you look carefully at his NFL Films footage, you can see that he has a little bit of a stumble to his step. In my poor method way of acting, I was trying to adopt some of that challenge that Rocky had. And failed.
Looks like that person is not an athlete. I just want to let the audience know that that's not how I run.
By 1974, BLEIER completed his journey from the battlefield to the Steelers' starting backfield.
I gotta know how severe that leg injury was.
5 yards in Super Bowl IX.
How many?
BLEIER completed his journey from the battlefield to the Steelers' starting backfield and ran for 65 yards in Super Bowl IX.
To come back in Vietnam and to win the Super Bowl was a capsule of a football career.
With the Steelers' second straight championship on the line, Rocky's heavy lifting paid off.
Terry Bradshaw struck for one of the greatest plays in Super Bowl history. Lynn Swann had beaten Mark Washington again, and looking at the play from the end zone reveals why. Number 43, Cliff Harris, had safety blitz. He was chopped down by Rocky Moore.
Oh yeah!
Blitz unsuccessful. The Dallas secondary weakened.
You go back and you say,
Respect.
Just happy to be a part of whatever took place, and to be there at the right time with a group of people that, you know, that had the same desires or dreams, and I think that becomes part of that legacy that continues all the way through.
Yeah.
I love that guy, especially because he's a running back. Thank you for that recommendation, mate. I was wondering how tall he was. 5'11". He's 72 now. He volunteered for duty in South Vietnam, shipped out for Vietnam in May '69. He was assigned as a squad grenadier, operating a 40mm M79 grenade launcher. On August 20th, while on patrol, BLEIER was wounded in the left thigh by an enemy rifle bullet when his platoon was ambushed in a rice paddy. While he was down, an enemy grenade landed nearby after bouncing off a fellow soldier, sending shrapnel into his lower right leg. He lost part of his right foot in the blast as well. He was later awarded the Bronze Star and Purple Heart. So he got a bullet in his left thigh, he lost part of his right foot, and got shrapnel from a grenade in his right leg. While he was recovering in a hospital in Tokyo, doctors told him that he could not play football again. Well, that didn't work. Soon after, he received a postcard from Steelers owner Art Rooney, which read, "Rock, the team's not doing well. We need you." BLEIER later said, when you have somebody take the time and interest to send you a postcard, something that they didn't have to do, you have a special place for those kind of people. After several surgeries, he was discharged from the military in July 1970 and began informal workouts with Steelers teammates. And he played from '68, went to war in '69, and came back and played from '70 to 1980. He played 10 years after he came back from war after those injuries. That's pick number 417. There was 16 rounds in that 1968 NFL draft. Holy shit. Well, he's got 4 Super Bowls. Absolute legend of a running back from the Pittsburgh Steelers, a one-club man, and I do like that. What I'm just hoping is this green screen works. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Robert Davis, my man from Pittsburgh, I hope you enjoyed that. In the next one, we're going to look at Cal Poly. We've got a Cal Poly hat and a t-shirt, believe it or not. And they are celebrating, the Mustangs football team are celebrating their 100-year football anniversary. I love to watch their crazy triple option run heavy offense, he says, and I would love it too. So he's got a video here. It's a short clip from highlights from a September 2018 home game against the Brown University. So I'm going to get all geared up. Can't wait to watch that. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do. I'll see you back here to watch some Cal Poly Mustangs very soon. Have a great day. Peace out.